Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Friday, the 1st of February, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, CJ Massives edge out CJ Rebels in nail biter. And in our feature for this evening, Leeward stumble at Warner Park. We'll take this break and I'll be right back.
Don't want nobody hold me back.
Trouble, trouble, trouble. Let me go. Everybody come. That one you go mad. We are gonna push forward. I want to hear everybody say ready, ready.
Hi, my name is Sharon Bradley, and I'm encouraging everyone to be the change. Join the National Weight Loss Campaign.
Well, I'm back and we start with cricket. Again, England was dismissed inside a day. Again, West Indies strike bowlers were damaging, and again the home side capitalized on winning the toss, this time on a green and lively pitch that provided an entertaining start to the second test match in Antigua. While on the subject of deja vu, once again, a pair of West Indies batsmen proved stubborn, thwarting England's bowlers' efforts at the end of the day on 30 without loss. Craig Brathwaite unbeaten on 11 and John Campbell 16 not out. Summarized scores at the end of day one: West Indies 30 for 1, Campbell 16 not out, Brathwaite 11 not out. Trailed England 187, Moeen Ali 60, Bairstow 52, Roach 4 for 30, and they're leading by 157 runs. Meanwhile, the regional 4-day matches continued at 3 venues starting on Thursday, 31st January. At Warner Park in St. Kitts, the Leewards batted first versus Jamaica Scorpions and were in immediate trouble as they lost early wickets and continued to lose wickets at regular intervals. The informed Munson Hodge was caught for just 2, and the woeful form of Captain Kyron Powell continued when he holed out to a catch at mid-on for just 6. However, Jamal Hamilton scraped together 2 significant partnerships, firstly with Devon Thomas and then with Rakeem Cornwall, to help his team limp over the 200 mark. The Jamaica Scorpions' response wobbled early, but Jermaine Blackwood with an undefeated half a ton was still at the crease at stumps, which gave the visitors hope in overhauling the total. Day 2 would have seemed to be offering much excitement. We'll update you on that. Summarized scores at the end of day 1: Leewards Hurricanes 204 all out, Jamal Hamilton 65, Rakeem Cornwall 33, Devon Thomas 32, Jerome Taylor in a magnificent spell 5 for 28. Jamaica Scorpions in response 111 for 3, Jermaine Blackwood 55 not out, Nelson Boland, Nivision Nelson Boland is in, Nelson Boland, Sheeno Berridge and Orlando Peters 1 wicket each. In other matches ongoing, win was Volcanoes at the end of day 1, 325 for 6, Devon Smith 146 not out, Sunil Ambry 79, and they are playing against Barbados Pride at Kensington Oval in Barbados. In the other match, Trinidad and Tobago Red Force at the end of day 1, 110 all out, Guyana Jaguars 150 all out, Trinidad and Tobago Red Force second time around 13 for no loss, and that match is being played at Queen's Park Oval in Trinidad. Well, let's go down to Warner Park. I managed to capture some moments from the Leewards Jamaica game.
So both teams lined up in front of the pavilion. Seems like it's going to be a team picture. Going out for the Leewards, Captain Kyron Powell and Hodge. Like I said, Hodge has made 2 centuries so far. Munson Hodge has made 2 centuries so far for the season. Kyron Powell needs a big one. For his sake, we'll be hoping that this will be the turning point for him, that he'll make a big one here today. He goes once more. Moving in now to bowl to Powell. Powell is driving off the edge to the vacant slip position. Is gone for 4. Beaten and out. He has touched it through to the keeper. Hodge goes, pushing tentatively at this one that made some height. And the Leewards lose their first wicket. Kyron Powell goes. Kyron Powell has hit the ball straight towards mid-on in the air, and he was running across and picked up a good catch. Well, the first positive 4 going to the onside. Nice on drive there by Casey Carty, and that's a lovely on drive for 4. Looks like Jerome Taylor moving in out to goal. He's flashing at that one. It's a lovely shot. Punches it to the offside. Casey Carty in total control. Races into the boundary. No, that's 4. Slashes this one through the offside. That's going to be 4. Casey Carty off the back foot. Slashes it through the offside. Gone for 4. Beaten. They're shouting the appeal. Not too confidently though. But he was comprehensively beaten. Taylor again creating problems for Devon Thomas. Pulled away. That's a lovely shot. Dragged down and pulled away by Devon Thomas for 4. Pulled away once more. Repeat. Dragging it down once more. Beaten. Comprehensively beaten. Cut him in half. Smooth. Moves in out to goal. Carty off the head caught. Brilliantly caught. Diving away to his left. And Taylor was always looking as if he was going to get a wicket. He was playing well away from his body on that occasion, and it peeled off the outer edge, and he's well and truly caught.
We go to break, and when I come back, we'll have our feature for this evening.
Honorable Eric Evelyn has decided to join the charge as well. We are head up to Eden Life to do the health screening.
Welcome to Eden Life Rejuvenation Center. I'm Dr. Miranda Fellows.
The experience was an eye-opening one.
Well, it was a pretty good experience here at Eden Life Center. Of course, I've been here before.
For me, the highest point was the foot bath or the detoxification process.
I think the process is worth it, and so I would encourage persons to come. And I really want to commend her for being a part of the National Weight Loss Campaign. And once again, I want to commend David Walwin as well for this drive and this initiative.
So be a part of the movement.
And be that change.
Don't want nobody hold me back.
Trouble, trouble, trouble. Let me go. Everybody come. That one you go mad. We are gonna push forward. I want to hear everybody say ready, ready.
Well, I'm back, and tonight basketball is in the spotlight. The action in the Brownhill basketball tournament continued on Thursday night at the Brownhill court. Arch rivals City Rebels and City Massives engaged in a nail-biting encounter. From start to finish, the spectators were kept on their toes, with Julie being the main cheerleader all evening. With 10 seconds remaining, the scoreline was City Massives 52, City Rebels 51, with City Massives at the free throw line. However, with tension as sharp as a razor, the 2 shots were missed. City Rebels collected the rebound, and a long pass was attempted, but was easily intercepted by the tall Matthew Harding, who deliberately dribbled the ball for the remaining seconds, and then City Massives went into celebrations. Final score, City Massives 52, City Rebels 51. We go to the Brownhill court, and we pick up the action there.
Goes for the big one, Bush. Hits the rim, no good, and tugs it out there. Passes over now to Jeff. Jeff knocks it in off the board. 2 more. And we'll see what the score changes to. Well, he's open again, Jeremy Jeffers. Can he control? He doesn't sink it. Poor work there. Hit him, he says. It's the rim, no good. Oxygen Rebels comes away with it. Again, he goes for the long one. He collects nicely. He's back and running. Very fleet-footed. All the way is the call. He tries to. And there. Away goes the Rastaman. Bounce passes. Sinks two. And they have drawn the foul, has he? Flick of the wrist, sinks the one shot. 45 all now. It's 45 all. Intriguing game. Sinks two. 47-45. Doesn't sink it. Doesn't sink it. Comes over with the rebound. Jeremy Jeffers. No, that man is too quick for them. Very quick over the turf and covering the distance. The Rastaman sinks two more. Brilliant work. Well, took it away once more. A minute 07 on the clock. The Rastaman goes up. Doesn't sink it on this occasion. He's all over the court. He still comes away with it. Well, well, well. Just a little bit too quick for them. A minute on the clock. 48-47. Rastaman goes up and 6-2. 49-48. Doesn't sink it. 51-50. With 12 seconds on the clock, he could go to the end of the quarter at 51 all if he sinks this one. Doesn't sink it. Is that the game? He doesn't sink it. So when it really mattered, 0 seconds on the clock. Is that the game? That's the game. 51-50.
Excitement galore. That's our package for this evening and indeed for the week. I am Curtis Morton reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night.